Hi everyone, hope you all are doing good. Welcome back to my channel. So this is my first video of the Singapore-Malaysia series covering the departures, flights, visa, immigration till the arrival in Singapore. So please don't miss out to watch all the upcoming videos as I'll be telling about all the tips and tricks to enjoy the trip on budget at being luxurious. I bet no other vlogger would give you this much information on how to travel cheap and staying in a luxurious accommodation or enjoying to the fullest. So if you're thinking to go with the travel agent, just watch my videos and you will be rethinking it again. We had our baggages ready and there are two options to travel to Bangalore International Airport. One is via a bus which will cost you 350 rupees per person, and the second option would be a cab which will vary from 700 to 1000 plus based on your location. I went with an option of cab. I googled a lot of cabs near me which has good reviews as well as which will cost you cheaper. So make sure you check out all the coupon codes or any cheaper way of getting a cab so that it will be hassle free to travel to the airport with all the baggages with you. So we reached the airport and we completed our boarding and baggage drop, and we went straight away to the immigration hall. They just asked us one question: why are we traveling to Singapore? We told it's a purpose for tourism and it was cleared. Our immigration was cleared, we had our boarding passes, we went straight ahead to the Bangalore International Lounge. So here we gave our credit cards with just 2 rupees. We had unlimited food and we went straight away to our departure gates. So let's come to the main part now. So which airlines are we going to travel? Yes, Singapore Airlines. I know it is costly, but it's everyone's dream to travel to Singapore via Singapore Airlines because it's so luxurious, it's so good, but just because it is costly, people like us, they will think twice to book a ticket there. But I know business class is not so affordable, but at least we can go with an economy class ticket. Kept tracking every day on the Google. Actually I had kept a reminder so that whenever any price is less on any particular app or any website, I will get a reminder. So that was so easy and so convenient. I would definitely recommend this to use a Google tracking for your flights booking. After a few days of tracking, I got a price of 27,900 rupees for two people in economy seat. I straight away went and booked the tickets. It was so special for me as it was my marriage anniversary also. So let's see what all documents you would need to apply for visa and clear the immigration. So first and foremost would be your passport. Passport is so important, and make sure you have at least 6 months of validity and make sure it is not torn or anything as such. It is in a good condition and having a 6 months of validity. So the second document would be your flight ticket. So the flight ticket is your departure ticket. Let's say you're going to Singapore. I have taken the Singapore Airlines ticket. So similarly, take your ticket, either a soft copy or a hard copy is completely fine. Next set of document would be your actual visa. So for Singapore visa, you would actually cannot apply it online by yourself, but you have to get it done via a travel agent. I will give a checklist of what all document my travel agent asked me, and I paid around 3,500 rupees per passport for this Singapore visa, and I will tell you what all things you need for Malaysia visa as well. So the next document would be your accommodation or your hotel booking confirmation of where you are staying in Singapore. It is for the entire duration. Like let's say you are staying for 3 nights, you have to give for entire 3 nights where you are staying. Even you are splitting it and staying in few different places, you have to give an entire stay. It will be easy to get your visa as well as to clear the immigration. So make sure you book it via a particular booking website, and just check out my videos just to see where I have booked it and how cheap and luxurious accommodation I had made it. So the next set of document would be your travel insurance. So it is not mandatory, it is optional. So it's up to you whether to take a travel insurance or not. But I would recommend it because it is not so costly. It's just I took for two people. It costed me 680 rupees for the premium insurance, and it is for your own safety. So until you departure and arrive in the airport, so it will be very useful for you if something else happens in unexpected consequences if something happens via during your travel. So for Malaysia visa there are separate set of documents documents, and you can apply it online, or you can again go with a travel agent. Or if you are going via Singapore, Thailand, and other set of countries, you get visa on arrival. But I recommend to take the visa from here and then go directly there, because there are some issues in the Malaysia immigration website. So it will be very easy if you take all the documents from here and then do it there, because the visa on arrival almost cost you the same thing whatever you pay it in India. So we boarded our flight. So here is a Singapore Airlines. I think this is the business class. It was so good. We started moving towards our seats. As you can see, in business class they are given lot of leg room and lot of space. There are pillows, blankets, everything were provided. So even economy class, it is like a 3-3-3 configuration of the seating. So you have got all the digital things here, like as you can see, I'm just touching the screen to begin. So actually they had told me that they will get a Wi-Fi, but I don't know, we did not get it. We tried to connect, but we could not connect it. So we just saw all these things. So there were like new movies and new songs, etc. So it had everything, like the latest movies, whatever if you want to watch or kill the time. So this was nice. There was a cup holder also to place your any drinks or anything there. And it was just some collection tray. There was a USB, and this is your like the food tray. So the actual food tray. So the food tray had a small mirror also if you want to use it in your emergency purpose. So I'm going to review the meals once I get it served. So this is the in-flight Wi-Fi information. As I said, I was not able to connect to this Wi-Fi. I don't know the exact reason, but I did not go for it because already had a TV which has everything like the latest movies and songs. So why would I go with the Wi-Fi? It was not required for me. Also, it was a night flight. So yeah, so I did not think of using any Wi-Fi at that particular point of time. So there was another book which had all the information and other safety information which any airlines will have. And there are like other books which was a promotion magazine as well as a sickness bag under there. And there was few pockets where you can keep your mobile and other small stuff which you want to keep it anything there. There was a USB charger also, so if you want to charge your Android phone or iPhone, you can actually do it. But if you have a USB for Android, then you can charge it. But if you have for iPhone, then you have to take a converter, Type C converter, and use it accordingly. Only then you can charge. There was also a socket under your seats, but it would need an adapter because it is not of, you cannot use your Indian chargers there. So this one is the earphones which you will get when you are boarding. So they will keep it in the basket. So if you want to take, you can take it before the boarding. If you are going to watch any movies or going to listen any songs, you can use it. So this is the pillow what they gave, and they gave us a blanket also. Both were very neat and clean, and it was new. It was actually covered entirely. So it kept me warm as well. And there was a headrest just like this as I'm showing you. So it was very comfortable to sleep in the night. So let's see what all things we can see in this flight summary. So flight summary has all the routes and 3D maps of where your flight is going to and how much time it will take and all the information about the flight. As you can see, it is just showing where my flight is. It is exactly at the international airport and the nearby surroundings information. And on the top, actually you can see the altitude, the time in the local time. And once the flight started moving, we could see the exact route of where the flight is going and where it is right now and how much time is left to reach the destination, and also the local time as well as the Singapore time, and the weather, how it is in Bangalore as well as in the Singapore, as well as on the flight, like when you are traveling, the temperatures can be very less, right? So it will even show you that temperature also. So I was pretty impressed with this, because it gave us a lot of information on the timings and the distance and everything. So the flight actually took off, and the view was so magnificent in the night. Actually, I hate going on the night because I won't get good views, but sometimes some things like this, I will pretty much love it. And also, the one more information I want to tell you about is, so the attractions in Changi Airport or the Singapore Airport will open at around 10 a.m., and that's why I chose this flight, because it was departing at 1 a.m. in the night, but it was actually reaching the Singapore at 8:30 in the morning, and it would have taken like around 1 hour for me for immigration to clear in Singapore. So that's why I chose this flight. So the meals were served, as I said, I chose a veg meal. So here was the dessert they gave me, and some curd and a bun with all other things like the butter and mixed pickle for me, and the curd, like basically everything, like the creamer for if you want to drink any tea or coffee, and this was wet wipes. And it also had the cutlery. What I liked the cutlery is it was entirely in steel, not like other airlines which will give you only plastic spoons to have your food. So in the veg meals they gave us something like carrot sabji, and there was some pretty much some curry kind of for your rice. So it was okay, like I had a very good expectations, but it had a lot of ingredients and lot of varieties. But the thing is, I actually did not like the taste of it. It was okay, or maybe because it was a midnight flight, I did not feel like eating it or something. But I did not like the taste much, frankly speaking. It was okay, but I liked the dessert very much. Dessert was very good. It was morning, and just see the view, guys. It was so sunny. Actually, it was only around 8 o'clock in the morning, I guess, but it was so much sunny, and the view was so good. I just kept on seeing the views. And finally we reached to Singapore airport. Yes, so I will cover all the information of what all we did in Singapore airport once we landed there. So stay tuned and watch out for my next video. Don't miss out, because in that video I'm going to speak about the SIM card and what I did in Changi airport and how I moved to my hotel from Changi airport.